That's it, Tiger. You just hit the jackpot. And this is Nerdist News. We've had pulpy fun Spider-Man. We've had mopey skateboard Spider-Man. We've had weird half mopey skateboard, half Batman and Robin-y Spider-Man. And now, in 2017, we'll be getting another cinematic take on the wall crawler, this time with a, hopefully, game-winning assist from Marvel Studios. But what exactly will make their Spidey stand out? Well, here's what we know for sure. Peter Parker will be younger than we've ever seen him, with Tom Holland taking on the role for a series that will finally stay in high school. John Watts, who directed the horror flick clown and coming-of-age thriller Cop Car, will take the helm. And as we learned this weekend, Vacation writers John Francis Daley and Jonathan Goldstein will pen the script, which they promise will finally make the character feel like a real kid and a geek. Let's be real, guys. All kids are geeks these days. So what exactly are we looking at here? Comedy writers, a director of low-budget, darkly comedic thrillers, and a youthful setting that will supposedly take inspiration from John Hughes movies. From the sound of it, we're in for the first Spider-Man flick to actually capture that youthful, aspirational tone that drew fans to the character in the first place. Plus, you know, jokes, which have been mostly absent from the character on screen, despite being one of his most iconic traits. Yeah, it kind of seems like we're getting the Spidey we've always deserved, but we'll have to wait until he makes his first appearance in Captain America Civil War to know for sure. So, what will the new web-slinger look like when we catch up with him next summer? Well, if a low-key Twitter account claiming to belong to the Russo brothers is any indication, he might look familiar in a way that you're probably not expecting. Devin Ferrazzi over at Birth Movies Death broke down some photos that have dropped from the account that seem to legitimately be coming from the Civil War set. They include some official-looking letters that may spell out Sokovia Accords, the MCU's version of the Registration Act, some shadowy hallways that are reminiscent of a certain Ant-Man post-credit sequence, and a high-tech chair of some kind that looks an awful lot like Bucky's mind-wiping station from Winter Soldier. But most intriguing are two photos that maybe, just maybe, give us our first look at the Marvel Cinematic Universe's very own Spider-Man. The first is some kind of black goggle-like disc on red fabric that looks like it could be an articulated eye that would let Spidey be expressive even when inside the suit, just like he is in the comics. The second is a fabric that looks really similar to the Amazing Spider-Man suit's material, and it happens to be red and black. Could the new Spider-Man, whose suit has already been called different from any version that's come before, be influenced by the costume worn by Miles Morales? It would be a great way to nod to the fan-favorite character while looking iconic to a younger generation who prefers the other Spidey. But what do you guys think? Do you want to see an Ultimate Universe-inspired Spidey suit? Do you like the lighter, funnier John Hughesy? That's right. Creative direction the franchise is targeting. Will you miss Blue Electro? Let's discuss. Click on A-Hole Spider-Man to subscribe to Nerdist. Malik's got tips for playing the super addictive Rocket League on Play, and keep checking Nerdist.com for more Nerdist news. Don't you forget about me. I'll be alone, dancing, something. I know there's a baby in there somewhere.